President-elect Donald Trump made mass deportations a central promise of his 2024 campaign. Thomas Homan, who President-elect Donald Trump appointed as border czar on Sunday night, has a clear message for any Democratic governors who oppose the planned mass deportation operation. If they're not willing to help, then get the hell out of the way, because Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) is going to do their job. Homan, who was acting ICE director during the first Trump administration, told Fox News Digital in an interview on Friday. Trump announced on Sunday that Homan will be appointed border czar and would be in charge of the borders and all deportation of illegal aliens back to their country of origin in the new administration. Before that announcement, Fox News asked Homan about comments by Democratic governors who have indicated they will not work with the administration on the mass deportation of illegal immigrants. Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey said last week that every tool in the toolbox has got to be used to protect our citizens, to protect our residents and protect our states, and to hold the line on democracy and the rule of law as a basic principle. No, absolutely not, she said last week when asked if state police would help with deportations. Homan, a Fox News contributor, suspects some sanctuary jurisdictions will work with the administration. They're not going to say it, but with all the alien crime and the young women being sexually assaulted and murdered, some sheriffs have been coming forward and working with us behind the scenes, he said. However, while he said it would be useful to have the force multiplier of assistance from state and local governments, and for agents to have access to county jails where serious illegal immigrant criminals are locked up, he said that a lack of that aid would not stop the operations. If you don't want to work with us, then get the hell out all the way, we're going to do it. What it means is, rather than send 100 people to Boston, we're going to send 200 agents to Boston. We're going to get the job done, he said. We have a mandate. I think the American people just gave President Trump a mandate. That's why he's elected, to secure the border, save lives, and deport people, especially national security threats and public safety threats. So if you're not going to help us, step aside, but don't get in our way, because there will be consequences. Homan said that the immediate focus will be on those illegal immigrants with criminal convictions or charges, as had been the focus under the first Trump administration. It's not going to be a massive sweep of neighborhoods. It's not going to be massive raids. It's going to be a targeted enforcement operation, he said. However, he warned that it does not mean anyone is off the table. If you're in a country illegally, you've got a problem. Homan argues that with millions of people having entered illegally across the southern border under the Biden administration, there has to be consequences for those who are found not to have a valid asylum claim, or else there is no true due process. There will be a massive deportation operation because we had massive never-seen-before illegal immigration where 90% will be ordered removed. It's common sense, he said. He also said that many illegal immigrants will likely leave by themselves when incentives to cross the border are ended. As for how many can be removed, he says that will depend on the resources made available. It depends on resources, depends on the money, but I guarantee you that President Trump means what he says, and there will be a green light to enforce our laws and secure that border. And that's going to require a mass deportation operation, he said. Homan, a former New York police officer, Border Patrol agent, and ICE chief, had been widely expected to play a key role in the mass deportation operation. A Washington Post article in 2016 said that Homan deports people, and he's really good at it. Homan said Friday of his potential role in the administration, "Here's what I'll say. I have not asked for a position. I have certainly not asked for a cabinet position. President Trump knows that if he needs me to do a deportation operation, if he needs me to secure the border, I stand ready to help any way I can. And he'll decide what he wants me to do or if he wants me to do it." Instead, he emphasized the threat posed at the border and the determination in the upcoming administration to solve it. "The southern border is the biggest national security vulnerability I've seen in my lifetime. It should be a nonpartisan issue. People shouldn't be making death threats against me, hating on me. Securing the border should be a nonpartisan issue," he said. "And we're going to do it. I don't care what people's opinions are, we're going to get it done."